Hey everyone, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing great. So today I'm doing a video, a pick a pile or pick a card video. There will be 3 piles, and the question will be messages from your person. Um, this is someone that you're currently not communicating with, so this is a no communication video. So we want to know what they would like to say to you, if they're going to take any action towards communicating, anything that may want to come from that person specifically, okay? So this may be someone you know, someone you broke up with, someone you're awaiting communication from, whatever that person represents for you. So we'll have 3 piles. Pile 1 will have this desert rose. Pile 2 will have this really pretty crystal. Pile 3 is going to have this amethyst. So choose your pile, 1, 2, and 3. You may pause the video if you want to focus on your pile. I want to bring your attention to the description box where I have all the instructions on how to purchase a reading if you choose to purchase a personal reading. Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, it's very much welcome and appreciated. I also have merchandise, and I will have the cards that I'm using linked as well with the Amazon link if you decide to purchase any of the cards. Anything else you may want to know about the channel is also in the description box. Hi pile 1. If you chose pile 1 with this desert rose, then this is your reading. Okay, so let's see this person that you are in no communication with. What's going on with them? What would they like to say to you? And will they be taking any action to communicate? Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. We have the 4 of Cups. The Queen of Wands. The World. And the 3 of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting here is someone that feels that at the time that you guys were either getting to know each other, you were hooking up, whatever was going on with you guys before, they felt like you were very much admired, or you have a lot of suitors, or you were very attractive, with the Queen of Wands here. This might represent the other person, so you can switch up the energies however you see this fit to your situation. But someone here felt like the other person was very high up, either in status or just simply someone very attractive, right? The Queen of Wands is a very attractive energy. She's usually, it doesn't have to be a she, it could be a he, but this energy, if you're in the Queen of Wands energy, you're very attractive. You know yourself, you know you're attractive. You carry that well, you know what I mean? You're not shy per se. When you like something, you either go for it or you say you like it. So this is a very decisive, very outgoing type of person, very sexual, very out there, right? And then I have someone here that possibly you might have came on to that person, or they came on to you, and someone here either refuse the offer or ignore the offer. The 4 of Cups is someone that's usually too preoccupied with whatever they have in front of them to notice what's going on around them, right? Especially if you like this person in secret or they like you in secret. With the World, they also, along with the Queen of Wands, they would have thought about you as their world. Someone who has it all. Someone who, I'm hearing stubborn though. So I don't know if they were very stubborn, or whoever this 4 of Cups energy was very stubborn. It could have been them or you, but in the world energy, especially with these cards, this it's someone very attractive. If you notice, someone that has their stuff together, or at least when they come in a room, this person attracts attention. With the world is someone that has everything as well. So they're, whoever this is represents someone that may be financially stable, has a good head on their shoulder, someone who can be very sensitive as well. So I feel like there was a door open, or something happened, that there was an opening for you guys to be together, and then something happened that someone ignored it. Okay. With the Three of Cups, this is a vibe also of partying, of hanging out, having a good time, or at least the vibe of a person here who tends to like to have a good time, or has a lot of people around them at all times. Maybe a lot of friends, a lot of hookups and things like that, right? So I feel that whoever this is sitting in the Four of Cups energy is someone, let's say it's your person, the one that you're not communicating with, you want to hear about. That person kind of regrets having missed the opportunity to either take the offer, or whatever you said or communications you had with them, whatever they did, they feel like they missed out. This is someone that definitely did not see it coming. Maybe they didn't, or had no idea that someone like you would like them, you know, or again, think of it vice versa as well. Whoever the other person was very popular or very attractive or whatever, didn't expect, then this person didn't expect that person to like them, right? I feel like there's going to be an opportunity coming up with the Three of Cups of maybe you guys hanging out, having a good time, or there's going to be a party, a celebration, something where there might be drinks, or simply friends are trying to hook you guys up again, okay? And if it's friends, I feel like they're trying to open that door again, because they know whoever missed out in the past honestly had no idea that there were feelings there. If I think of timing, usually cups I feel are months, so it could be 3 months from now. I feel like it might be also that someone travels when traveling is possible. If you're still unable to travel, there might be something where they're waiting to travel, or this person lives far away from you, because the world does represent traveling, or when something is at a distance, like you're a world away from each other. It might be that you're communicating via email or social media, or someone here might have a social media account and you share the account, and this person is looking at your picture, staring at you basically, and or all your friends are seeing you hanging out, going out, having a good time, as if you never missed them. That could be also the energy of the Four of Cups, that this is someone completely with a whole world of things to do, right? Whoever this is, it might be you watching the other person do that. So let's see if they'll take action. One more card for, will they take action? Okay, we have the Emperor. Wow, okay. This might have been somebody you worked for or you worked with. This might have been your boss. Whoever the Emperor is, I feel represents the Four of Cups here. Someone who definitely misses the point. A lot of times the Emperor is so focused on whatever they're doing, and they tend to be very stubborn. That's the vibe that I was getting before. Someone who's very stubborn. The Emperor can be your boss, your, you know, like someone who is at a higher up position in life, or who feels that they don't need to lower themselves down to everybody else, right? They do tend to have a kind of like that vibe of, I think I know it all, right? So communication may not come right away. I feel like maybe within 3 months, whatever 3 months represents, it might be an anniversary, a party, somebody's birthday. Let's see, 3 months from now could be Christmas, the holidays, right? Because we're in September, so definitely by December, there will be an opportunity for you guys to communicate. But I feel like this person barely goes out. Whoever on the other side is, the stubborn personality, or the person who doesn't make a move, who tends to be kind of like a pain in the ass, that person tends to be very enthralled in whatever they do. So it could be work, it could be family matters, but I feel like it's more work. They're really like obsessed over work, or they tend to be very much on the, I got my own life going on, or I got my own stuff. And then I feel like a vibe of someone who's very social butterfly like, right? So I feel different vibes here, to completely different worlds. And I don't know, like I said, the communication, it just seems so far away because this person can be stubborn. It's almost like they feel that they don't have time for you, or you know what I mean? Like, it could be that. Well, let me pull some charms to see what else. This is going to be noisy, so watch your ears. Okay, so let's see. We have willingness, so that's good. Somebody is very much willing to communicate. At least there's someone who's willing to communicate. We have kindness, grace. See, that's the vibe that I'm getting from the Queen of Wands, the grace and the kindness, which is someone, if it's a female, it's very feminine, very much. And then you have creativity. It could be that you're very creative. Maybe you're into creative projects. It could be music, painting. It could be makeup, hair. It doesn't have to be, but there might be something creative that you're doing and that you're focused on, but it gives you a lot of freedom to move around. I feel like there, like I said before, there's a vibe of someone who's very social butterfly like, right? It could be an event planner or someone like that, right? And that person usually gets to be all over the place. And then there's a super serious type of person. Oh, there's one here that fell out. And education. Okay, so the Emperor might be someone who's a teacher, or you might be an educator, a teacher, or maybe you're both going to school and this might be your teacher. Who knows? Okay, then we have cannot live without my soul. Wow. Okay, so there's two things here stuck. Okay. Wow, I'm trying to show you this thing. So cannot live without my soul. So this is from, I believe, a book. Someone definitely misses the other person. So maybe you used to go to school together, or you used to work together, and this person definitely misses you. Then we have wings and a star. Somewhere here, one of you guys might feel like you belong together. Then we have a little plane and a helicopter. So again, with the world energy, like I was feeling, I feel like one of you guys travel, or maybe you'll travel to meet each other. You're far away from each other. The way that I see the helicopter also, it's someone that's all over the place, by the way. Someone who tends to have a lot of activity. So again, with that Queen of Wands vibe, we have a moon with a crown and wings. So that's, I feel, with the moon and the crown, there goes that queen vibe again. And also it might be the moon with the energies of feelings, of dreaming about this person, seeing yourself in a place where you want to be with this person, or at least end up with them, someone you admire very much. But then we have the snowman. So you admire this person very much, and you're very nurturing, very sweet. But then this person comes off, or whoever someone here comes off, as very cold, right? Very stuck in their ways. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Then you have a paper clip, which I feel it represents to me when somebody's stuck to someone else, or someone feels like they don't want to be dependent on the other person, or they feel dependent on that other person. But the paper clip might also be that some type of documents that you're waiting on, or you guys have to deal with each other via a job or education, right? Some type of, maybe you go to school together. And we have with you. I feel like this person misses you for sure. Definitely. You have a fish, which could represent Pisces. I don't know why I heard Gemini in my head though. The fish, I feel like, is the emotions of this person. This person may be a water sign. Doesn't have to be, but we do have 3 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. And the Emperor to me represents a Scorpio. And the Queen of Wands would represent like a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, right? We have the letter P. I don't know if you can see the letter. It can be tough to see. But we have the letter P. So that may represent your initials, the person's initials, or, you know, some type of name, or it may have some other meaning. Then we have this crystal here, which to me represents the 7 chakras. So I feel like maybe you feel this person on a spiritual level, right? Maybe you've been dreaming about them, or you've been trying really hard to focus on your current projects of being, you know, this Queen of Wands, or, you know, you could be the other side, like I said. But someone here is definitely trying to focus, to relax, to concentrate, to maybe meditate, or that might be some type of advice from spirit to calm down, to let this come to you in its due time, right? And then we have this, I believe it's the marijuana plant. It may be that one of you guys, you know, does marijuana. It doesn't have to be, but it could also be the meaning of it, of relaxation, which is what I was getting with the 7 chakras crystal. I feel like it's not necessarily that you do this, but it could just be a representation of having to take it easy, kind of waiting things out, or letting this happen in the way that it's supposed to happen, or not getting so overwhelmed by waiting on someone, or by, you know, focusing so much on this person. And I feel like one person here is not necessarily the most focused because they have so much to deal with, you know, being a Queen of Wands and all, and or with the 3 of Cups having like a total like party vibe. It could be that someone here parties a lot and they do smoke marijuana. And maybe you're on the Emperor side, right? That you're more focused, or you have a lot of more serious vibe. So it depending on which side you're on, I feel like someone here is willing to take action. And then there's another person that I keep seeing very focused on what they're doing. But there is freedom, there is creativity, there is kindness. So I feel like you guys are going to have that opportunity in the 3 of Cups. There is something that's going to happen during a holiday, or doing some type of celebration. Could be, like I said, a birthday or whatever it is, within the next 3 months, okay? So it could be from here to Christmas, I feel. During a holiday, there's something that you guys are going to celebrate, and you will have pretty much a complete vibe out of this, because the world does mean complete. So there might be a cycle that ends and something that does begin, okay? So whatever the cycle might be, it could be the waiting that ends and it's finally your time to have fun with this person and to start over. All right, pile 1, I hope that made sense to you. If it did, definitely like the video, let me know in the comments, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And for sure, take a look at the description box and see if you're interested in anything that I have there. All right, take care, pile 1. Hi, pile 2. If you chose pile 2 with this really pretty crystal, then this is your reading. Okay, so let's see about that person you're not communicating with. What's going on with them? What would they say to you right now if they could? And are they going to take action? What's going on with this person, pile 2? All right, so we have the Eagle, communion. We have rebirth, spring equinox. We have Gaia, nurturing. And we have wolf instinct. Okay. So I feel that with this person, you definitely feel them on another level. Someone here might be very spiritual, or very much into spirituality. And another person is definitely a nurturer, someone who's very, this might all be one person, by the way. Someone here is a nurturer, someone who's in touch with earth, someone who likes plants, someone who who has animals, who is very giving, very loving. I feel like your person might be someone that went through a tough time. They're going through a rebirth, through, they might have had to burn some karma. And it's someone very lonesome. Okay, I feel like it's someone very lonely. It might be someone who doesn't necessarily like to be around other people, and it makes you have a hard time communicating with this person. But the person does think about you. The way that I see this person is, I feel like they want to communicate, they want to get together with you. This is someone that, like, it's just the vibe that I'm getting is that it's hard for them to communicate, not just with you, with just anybody. They have a really hard time communicating with people, but you make them feel so loved and nurtured. Something about you pulls onto them. I don't know if you're older or there's an age gap here, but I feel like one person is like a mother figure, and you don't have to be, don't worry about the sex, but the nurturing side of you might be your feminine side that's very much very open to this person and very giving. I don't know if you used to take care of them in some way, or when they were sick, you were the one to provide caring for them. But there's something that the way they see you is like this super feminine, if it, again, it doesn't have to be, but very caring person, let's just say, okay? Regardless of sex, this is a very caring person, the way that they see you. If they could say anything to you, is that they miss you, they miss your warmth. This is two different vibes that I'm getting here. Even though you're both very connected spiritually, I feel like this person gives off a vibe of toughness, right? Or I don't need anyone, but the way that they're coming off is someone that's very intense, or at least their feelings with you are very intense. They're very protective, very territorial, and they definitely want to communicate. They definitely do. But right now I feel like they're going through like a dark night of the soul, where they're going through a spiritual awakening. Someone here it might be you or it might be them, who's going through a spiritual awakening, where it's a tough time for someone here. So they're having a hard time expressing what they're feeling right now. And it's what I feel that they're feeling right now is a lot of missing the sweetness or whatever carrying the vibes you have. They feel like you're a person who cures. I keep getting a vibe of maybe they were sick at one time and you took care of them, or maybe you're a nurse, maybe you're a doctor, or you work in a hospital. Besides the nurturing vibe, I feel like you're a healer. Okay, it might be what you're into spiritually. Maybe you know that you're a healer. If you don't, then these are some kind of like healing abilities, or almost like psychic abilities, but more on the shamanic or healing or healer vibes that I have for someone here. And then I have someone else. I feel like your person might be the one who likes dogs, or who likes to be a loner, who likes to be on their own and not be bothered or not bother other people. They're not the ones to be calling you if they need you. You know what I mean? They may call you spiritually. You may dream about them or think about them. There's a kind of like a psychic vibe here with someone, telepathy with someone. But the way that they're coming off is like they're so lonely. I feel like someone here may be far away too. They may live at a distance from you, or they like to hike up mountains. They like to go away for periods of time, to camp out, to go away from the hustle and bustle of every day. They're not the type that wants to be on social media very much. This is someone that is very, very like a lone wolf, basically like a lone wolf. And then I feel like you might be the type of person who is a communicator, because you tend to want to make him feel good, him or her. You tend to want to heal this person, or you feel their vibe that they can use someone like you in their life. But because of that, they get very overwhelmed with your caring, or with your emotions, with the way you come off. And it's nothing wrong with that, by the way. It's just they're not used to it, or they were their whole life, maybe they were alone, right? Maybe they came from a broken home, or they were I feel like someone might have been adopted for some of you guys, and they got used to not having people there for them, or something happened when they were younger and they got used to that. but they are going through a spiritual awakening because of you. I feel like you connected them or you woke them up in some way. You guys might have a twin flame type of relationship, if you believe in that, or a soulmate, where when they met you, or something about your touch, right, or something that you did for them awakened this person spiritually. And so right now they're going through the, oh my God, what is going on? Why do I feel this way kind of vibe, right? Now, will they take any action? I think they have to get out of this vibe. I feel like they have to get out of this lonely vibe first. Let's see. Let me get one more card and see if they will take any action. Profiles. You have the whales. Whale. Breach. I don't know why, but I got a vibe that you may have to be the one to come up to this person. You may have to breach, or maybe you breach this person's trust, or this person has to go back to trusting you. Or there might be a wall that you may have to breach. There's something that you may have to be the one to come on to them. You don't have to, by the way. This is just how it's coming up, the vibe. Or maybe you've thought about this already, about being the one that reaches out. You may have to reach out to this person with the excuse of, are you okay? Is everything okay? I haven't heard from you. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I feel like you might be the one. All right. So let's see. Let me get a couple of charms. For will this person reach out, or what else is going on with this connection? Okay, so this is going to be a little noisy, so kind of watch your ears. Okay, we have kindness. See, I feel like that represents that kindness, nurturer type of person that you may be. Okay, you might be on his side or their side. And then we have, I think, strange things, definitely. And these are lips with like I want to say vampire teeth, right? I feel like that's the vibe of the person with the wolf, and here with the wolf. That might be that they're very defensive, or that they're going through a period of time when they're feeling like they're very different from you. You're the kindness or the sweeter person or the nurturer, and they feel like they're very different from you. And they tend to think strange things, right? They might have a little of a darker side about them. We have F-boy repellent. They might feel that someone here rejected somebody. Maybe you rejected them because they might have only wanted to be with you sexually and not have a serious relationship. Or maybe the person who's staying away, who's on the lonely side, might be someone that doesn't want to deal with people who are only there temporarily, right? We have Salud, which means health. So like I said before, I feel like one person might need you to call them, or maybe you will reach out because of their health, just to see if they're okay, like a health check-in, right? Or maybe this person has issues with their health, and when they feel sick or they don't feel so great, they don't want to have anyone else around them. Then you have a moon. There's definitely like a overly sensitive type of person here. It might be that they have like mental health issues, where they get really overly emotional, and then they have moments that they don't want to deal with anyone. You definitely have love with wings. So this person feels that when you gave them love or affection, or when you were there for them in some way, you were very loving, very caring, and you made them feel free. Like your personality is the type of person that made them feel like they could be free, or whatever this overwhelming feelings that they have. You have the keys, or the piano keys. You definitely brought happiness into their life, or you might be a very happy-go-lucky type of person, or they play an instrument, or they're very artistic, and you know, when they get into their funkiness and they want to go away from the world, they tend to focus a lot on their music. Then we have this pin here, and this pin I usually related to having a baby. Okay, and maybe that, I don't know if you guys have children or this person has a child, and because of that, they have been, someone here might have postpartum, okay, because of all the super sad vibes that I'm getting from this person. We have potatoes, or french fries, I want to say. Someone here wants to, maybe in their postpartum or anything, that it doesn't have to be postpartum, but maybe them not feeling well or feeling a little down or depressed, they are looking for ways to satisfy themselves or to make themselves feel happier, to almost like indulge in things, right? And we have the marijuana plant, and that may be one of the things that they're indulging in. Doesn't have to be, but they might be doing some type of recreational activities. Someone here might be doing that, maybe you, to make themselves feel better, because they're looking for some type of way to feel good about themselves. That might be the reason why they have the, I think, strange things. They may feel like a darkness about them, or that someone here may be on medication as well. I'm getting a vibe of someone being on medication. We have the Eiffel Tower. So one of you guys may travel, or there might be a trip, or they might miss some type of event that you guys went on, some type of trip. Doesn't have to be, but this could be something that you think about. You would like to go on a trip with this person, maybe go away so that they feel better about themselves. It might literally be that they're away or they're in another country. What is this? We have a cat. Yes, I feel like this is a little kitty. So the vibe of the cat that I get is someone who tends, again, a loner. Cats can be loners. They love you, but they only when they want to. They come in and give you attention, or they come in and give you what you want, and then they walk away. It's almost like it's on their terms. So that might be the vibe that you're getting from this person, that is on their terms. And that might be why there's the F-boy repellent, that you didn't want to have things with someone that is only on their terms, or when they want to see you, or when they want to have sex with you, right? We have to define is to limit. Okay, so that might be that F-boy repellent thing again, where they don't want to have a definition of a relationship. They don't want to have something serious. They feel like they would be limited if they did, because of whatever, whoever vibe is here, to just be on their own most of the time. They don't want to be controlled. And then you're the nurturer. You want to have a family. You want to have children, maybe. That's why this pin of babies are here. And you want to be able to have someone that you can count on and depend on all the time, or, you know, and then they're feeling like you're trying to control them in some way, or they're just not fit right now. I hear the word fit, not fit for what you want right now. We have a crown. I feel like you're starting to feel like maybe you want to stay away from this person and you want to do your own thing. Someone here may feel that way, that you want to wear your crown. You want to be, admired. You want to be loved or wanted as much as you love and want other people. And you may be putting on your crown and walking away. Because like I said, I don't know if this person will be the one taking action. I feel like you would have to come in and kind of like breach their walls or force yourself in. And I don't know if that's what you're into anymore. Maybe you waited long enough and you're ready to move on. You're no longer willing to just have someone that wants to be unstable. You want a stable and secure relationship where you can have a family and count on someone. So it depends on where you are. We have this little hatch, right? I feel like you're trying to weigh things and see if this is even worth it anymore. And maybe that you're waiting on a message. I feel like you will get your message from Spirit. There's a dream or some kind of message coming in telling you what's best for you, okay? Now, it's really up to you. We all have free will. So no matter what comes through, I feel like you are waiting on a message, or you've been looking for a sign as to, should I stay, should I go, or should I try this again, or should I let go? And I feel that with the communion eagle, I feel like you need to commune with Spirit, whatever that means to you. Commune with God, ask your angels, whatever spiritual however you tend to feel connected, right? I think you need to ask, and I feel like you shall receive. I literally just heard ask and you shall receive. And you have a little flower. I feel like you're flowering, you're starting a project, or there's something that you've been wanting to do. Maybe even travel all over the world, or maybe go away somewhere. There might be a contract where someone may want you to come and provide your services, and maybe you're scared because of this person, or you're afraid to leave this person behind. But the way that it's coming up is you gotta let them come on their own time. And if you do that, you may lose out on opportunities there for you. So the waiting might be on you if you continue to wait for this person. But then at the same time, he or she may not be ready in your time. Okay, then you have the cherries. I feel like there will be some type of temptation coming for you. Some type of temptation is coming. Whether that's a job, a project, an offer, something for you to move on and move up and provide your services, or give this nurturing, loving side of you to someone else. And you may be ready for that for some of you guys. I don't know where you are emotionally or mentally, but this is a very, I heard the word drowning type of person. You know, they drown you within their own emotions. And I don't know if that's the healthiest thing for anyone, basically, but it's really up to you. And if you want to know from Spirit, you can ask. Basically, just ask and you shall receive. If and when you're ready to receive. Ooh, that's a heavy energy, pile too. I hope I gave you some answers and it kind of made sense to you. If it did, definitely let me know in the comments. Like the video if you liked it, and remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most definitely, please check out my description box for anything that you might be interested in. Take care, pile 2. Hi, pile 3. If you chose pile 3 with this amethyst, then this is your reading. All right, let's see. What is going on with your person, the one you're not having communication with? What would they say right now if they could talk to you? And will they be taking action? All right. Pile 3. No communication. Let's see what's going on with your person, pile 3. Pile 3. Okay, we have the villain. You can always rewrite the story. Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. Flower. Be honest with yourself. Lioness. You've earned all your stripes. And expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. All right, pile 3. What's going on with this person? If they could tell you something, I I feel like this person is on a blame vibe. They feel like blaming you for something. So I don't know if you broke up with them or you were the one that left them behind, but they're on that blame you vibe. You know what I mean? They're not necessarily taking responsibility for their part in the breakup or the separation, whatever that was. And I feel that they honestly need to be very honest with themselves. This is someone that, I don't know if you felt that this person kept you away from your friends or from having a social life, or, you know, being yourself in some way, or they shamed you in some way. I don't know why I'm getting a vibe of someone that might have been a little bit toxic with you, and kind of had high expectations of what you should have been, could have been, or what your role in the relationship should have been, right? So again, getting that super not the nicest vibe, right? And I don't know if it took you a while to get over this situation, or you're still not over it because you are here asking, you know, about this person. I mean, you can switch the energies how you see fit. It could be that the other person blames you for this and says that you didn't give them that whatever that made them feel good, or you made them feel like crap. I mean, whatever it was. But I feel like someone here is definitely a blamer. They don't take responsibility. They're not mature. They haven't matured. They're still on the whatever, right? I don't really like this vibe from this person. I feel like if you left this person behind, it was the best thing you ever did. If you did it, or whoever here is a trooper, or someone who's a very brave person. I feel like someone here is very brave, and you know, you had to leave that behind, and you became the I'm getting a vibe of someone being codependent of you, okay? Like an energy vampire. And you finally gave up and said, no more. I'm not getting anything out of this but pain and preoccupation, or I'm constantly worried about what you're gonna do. I don't know why I'm getting a vibe of someone that might have even used their I don't know why I get a threatening vibe. Like maybe they used to say to you, look, if you don't love me, I'm gonna do this, or if you leave me, I'm gonna do that. Like, I don't know, I don't like that vibe. So I feel like not only to this person, but maybe to family or friends, you were the villain, you know, like you became the villain because you left and you couldn't take it anymore and you gave up. It's almost like everyone expected you to take care of this person as if you were their mom or their dad, right? Or if it was your responsibility to get this person to love themselves more. There was something like that someone here finally detached, and the other person feels like it's their fault. Wow. I feel like by even being with this person or being so, however long it took you to leave, you earned your karma. Like you definitely have good karma. Whatever time you put in, and the fact that you were brave enough to walk away was what gonna open the doors for you for someone else, honestly. And I feel like you may like someone else already, or you have an interest in someone, and you're feeling the vibe of the chills or the stomach butterflies or something. And I don't know if you're afraid to go on this with this other person, or to be open to them because you of whatever trauma that you went through in the past with the previous relationship. But I feel like you have a lot of good spirits around you. I feel like you see lights, or you might see little specks of lights in, you know, around you when you close your eyes, when you go to sleep. You feel the presence of spirit, basically. And I feel that those are your spirit guides, your protectors, your guardian angels, trying to tell you basically that we're here for you, and we're not going to let you down, and we're going to take care of you, or we have someone great for you. And if you don't believe it yet, believe it. It's coming. Don't blame yourself for having left a situation that was toxic for you. You did the right thing. I don't even know what to say, because I feel like someone here might be blaming themselves, or not believing or loving themselves enough to know that you did the right thing, and know that this person did not own you or ugh, like they shouldn't have nothing to say, you know? So I'm getting a vibe of love yourself, accept yourself. You are great. You earned this freedom that you currently have, or this happiness that you have, or whatever it is that you're getting. Maybe you're getting rewarded from spirit and the universe. You're getting money, or you're getting a new job or a new project, or you're getting whatever it is you're getting. You deserve it. You earned it. Yes, it's yours. It's okay to run with it and do whatever the heck you want, right? So long as you don't hurt yourself or hurt others. And I feel like you did the opposite. You sacrificed way too much for this person or whoever the situation was. It could have even been a family that made you sacrifice this bad. I don't know why. I feel like, I'm gonna say social or peer pressure. That's what I keep hearing. Peer pressure. Like, I don't know, like people make you feel like crap because I don't know, you left someone that might have been physically sick, or someone that was mentally ill, who was not in their right state of mind to be good to you, and you just decided to walk away. And that's a big deal. That should be celebrated, not blamed, you know? So just know that you did the right thing, and spirit is here to prove that to you. I feel like you're going to get so many rewards. So many good things are coming for you, and it's okay to enjoy them and be free of guilt. Mental guilt, let it go. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. So if you have someone new in mind, let's focus on that. Will that new person take action, or what is up with this new person? So let's take some charms for this new person, or anything else that may want to come up. And so this is going to be noisy, so watch your ears. All right, so we have this little piggy here. It's from an old restaurant that used to be in my town, and they have a piggy with 2 beers on a bar or a restaurant. So I feel like there might be an occasion coming up where you guys might get together. Not that restaurants are opening, right? Or bars are reopening, places are reopening around the world, and you may have an occasion at a time, a free time to go out, have a good time, enjoy yourself, and either meet up with this new person or meet other people. There's something coming for you. Look, you have sisterhood and brotherhood. I feel like you have some good friends or some good backup, even brothers or sisters could be. It's people that are there to encourage you. Look, oh my God, what did I say? What did I say? Courageous, your courage. See, I feel like you were very courageous. You did what you had to do. Maybe you walked away from family, like I said. I feel like there was all that pressure for you. You have intention. That's the intention that I feel that you now have. You have this new outlook in life that things are going to come in. You have obedience. Wow. So I'm getting the vibe again that you felt like you had to be obedient to family or friend, or again that peer pressure, social pressure, or people pressuring you to be with this other person, or you felt like you were trapped in a situation, right? We have openness. Wonderful. So I feel like you're finally open. Once you took that step, you were courageous, you have intention in mind, and now you're open to a new life. We have play, definitely. So there goes that new life and going out and having a good time. We have authenticity. It's almost like I feel like I'm making a pros and cons, right? Maybe you are making a pros and cons, right? Where you put all your cons on one side and then all your pros on one side, and I'm getting all the pros. Look at all the pros, right? So authenticity, you're an authentic person, so stick with that, okay? Don't change for nobody, or don't abide by nobody's rules. And then you have discernment. So definitely, if you needed a word of encouragement, or you came here because you wanted to make sure that you were on the right track, guess what? You are. I feel like you might still be looking for discernment. Maybe you feel still down and out sometimes, or there are moments when you feel that like you can't take it anymore. You're overwhelmed with all the things that you went through, and that's why you might be looking for discernment. Just know that you have transformation. So you had to transform. You had to let I hear dead weight. You had to let the dead weight go. That person was weighing you down. And you bring in yourself light. You are light. You are open. You have light around you. You have angels, like I said before. Remember, I said you had little lights, or you see lights around you. Those are your angels or your spirit guides. And forgive yourself. Okay? Forgive yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. I feel that maybe this other person might come in. If they come in to communicate, it might be just to ask for forgiveness. It's really up to you, but it's good to forgive and forget, right? Forgive and let go, basically. Because if you forgive them, then you can have your heart open again for play, for you can transform into this new you, okay? You have Friday. See, play dates. Play dates. I don't know where that came from, but I feel like you might go out on dates on a Friday, maybe, or you say, hey, it's Friday, it's time to celebrate. You have a flamingo, a pink flamingo. It might be that you go to Florida. You don't have to, but it might be some kind of sign of your femininity or something that you're planning to do. It might be that project. You might do something with makeup or something with a pink flamingo. You never know. Maybe you're looking for a logo for your new project, for your new business. You have the turtle. A resistant and persistent type of person, and someone that goes with the flow, right? And you have the vibe of going slow with something. It's okay to take your time, okay? It's okay to take your time as long as you get to your end goal. Or something might have taken a long time for you to get to where you are. And then you have this cactus with a heart and a flower. See, the way that I see this little charm is, even though sometimes you feel like you don't want to be touched, you want to be rough because you want to be strong, and kind of like shoo away the negativity or the people that come towards you that want to be emotional vampires, right? You're still flowering. You're still a flower. You still have heart. You still have emotions. It's okay to be strong and have boundaries. That's amazing, because that means you're in a healthy place. However, it's also okay to play and open yourself up to other people, you know, even though you may feel like you had a hard time in a previous relationship and things were tough. We have the letter J. That may have some meaning, maybe on your initials. We have I am no bird, and none ensnares me. I think that's what it says. This is a saying, I think a book or some type of show, an old TV show or a movie. But I feel like what it gives me is a vibe of no longer being a caged bird. No longer being in a relationship where you felt that you had to be there for someone else, or that you had to be entrapped. I heard the word entrapment. Or that you felt entrapped in a relationship where you had to be obedient to someone else, right? Or even to your family, where they put all this pressure on you. We have the cannot live without my soul. Another part of those charms that I feel like comes from a TV show or a book. I feel like you felt like you were selling your soul to the devil almost, right? Like you were so trapped or in a bound type of relationship or situation where you felt like this person owned you, or they acted as if they owned you, right? So being free, you have the world heart. Okay, so I feel like you're going to travel as soon as it's possible, or even if it's, if you're open to traveling now, you're going to travel. There's something that you're going to do that might help the world, or go across the world, or go the long distance, right? Something that helps others maybe in what you went through. And you might be open to teach others or to help others move on from situations that are toxic, right? Absolutely fabulous. There goes that fabulous you that I see coming out of the darkness, out of the ties that bound you. Wow, I just heard that. And you have joy, which is what you deserve and you should have, and you should be focused on joy, or of having a good time, basically giving yourself some props. Then we have the letter G. That may be your initial, or it may have some type of meaning for you. We have the whale. I feel too that the whale to me is an impressive animal. It can be scary at times, because people tend to see the grandness of it, right, and get scared. But they're beautiful animals, they're loved, and they take care of their own, right? And I feel like that's the vibe that you represent to me. Someone that comes in with a force, someone that has that much of a vibe that they feel like they can take care of the world. Very caring, very nurturing type of person. And so whales are free. They take their time to get from point A to point B, and they travel far, right? So there goes that traveling again. And they move in waves, okay? So I feel like when you move, people are gonna know, and they're going to be moved by you too. I'm getting like a vibe of helping, doing something for the better of the world. Then you have a little camping gear here. You might go on a camping trip, or you've been thinking about going away, and because of all this craziness that's going on in the world, basically maybe you've been really affected and overwhelmed with the whale, right? Feeling all the emotions of the world. You might be an empath, and that's been driving you a little crazy. Especially, you know what, empaths tend to be attracted, or not attracted per se, but empaths tend to attract toxic people in their lives. And I feel that that's what happened here for some of you guys. Maybe you're an empath and you attracted this type of person because you're so caring, and toxic people tend to like get pulled towards an empath because they are the ones that feel everything and they want to take care of them, right? So it might be that you're that type of person. You have the helicopter. So definitely I feel like there's going to be adventures coming up for you. You're going to have your hands in everything and everywhere. Things that are going to make you happy. You're going to be able, I feel like, to move with your words all around the world. I don't know what that means. It might be that you have some type of blog, or you open up like a channel. You do something on social media that reaches the world, basically. But I feel like you're going to be doing so much. Maybe you're going to share your story, and by sharing your stories, I feel like other people are going to feel so welcome and so relatable with you because of your openness and your bluntness, or your honesty, okay? So if that's what you do, just know that you have light, you have backup for that. I feel like you bring light to other people. You're going to take people out of some dark moments if that's what you choose to do with what happened to you. I feel like you can turn it into anything. You can make it grow like this plant. You can be someone that has had to be tough, but at the same time is someone that flowered, someone with the heart of gold. Oh, I love this. Wow, that's an amazing, amazing vibe. I hope this made sense to you, pile 3. If it did, I would love to hear from you. Definitely like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And of course, take a look at the description box if you feel like you need a personal reading, or you want to donate to the channel. It's very much welcome. But if you just want to like the video and subscribe to the channel, that's more than enough. Take care.